high basketball game between the Summertown Eagles and the teams of South Lawrence. The starting lineup for the Summertown Eagle boys: Tim Kennig, number 40, number 33, Tony Long, 21, Doug Riggs, 53, Jerry Corbin, and 15, Aaron Burdett. For the South Lawrence boys, number 42, Jason Jackson, 53, Shane Tidwell, 50 is Stefan Pigg, 44, Kylie Weathers, and 52, Jeremy Flatt. Ball goes over to South Lawrence. Kylie Weathers working the point. 20 feet out, drives the free throw line, drives her all the way in, passes off to Tidwell. Tidwell lays one up and in. Shane Tidwell makes it 2-0. South Lawrence. Doug Riggs bringing the ball across 10-second line for the Summertown boys. Over on the corner to Long. Tony Long puts one up and in. Weathers working 22 feet out over on the high post to Tidwell. Tidwell makes a move, lays one up, it rolls, good. Shane Tidwell has 4 points. Doug Riggs bringing the ball over, works her to the left side, back on the high post to Long. Long takes a 15-footer. It's stolen out of his hand by number 42, Jason Jackson. Over to Kylie Weathers. Weathers bringing the ball across the 10-second line for the South Lawrence Mustangs. He drives to the baseline, goes over, has the ball ripped, puts one up. Kylie Weathers lays one in. 6-2, 4:43 in the first period. Doug Riggs working the right side. He's cut off 25 feet out. Ball over to Corbin, and Corbin lets her get out of bounds. 4:36 remaining, first period. South Lawrence 6, Summertown 2. Summertown in a man-to-man full court press. Flatt brings the ball into Tidwell. Tidwell cut off at the 20-foot line, drives the baseline. He's cut off. Looking for somebody to pass to, over to Weathers. Weathers settles it down, working out on the 25-foot range. Reverse pivot, he's cut off. In the middle of Pigg. Pigg puts one up. It's no good. Taken off by Tidwell. Tidwell puts one up. And we have a foul. Tim Kenny picks up his first foul of the night as Shane Tidwell goes to the line to shoot 2. First one's up, it's no good. South Lawrence has a big bunch of boys coming in here tonight. Tidwell's second shot, it's also no good. Ball comes off the board to Long. Long over to Riggs. Doug Riggs working to the right side. He's cut off at the 25-foot mark. Over on the right side to Long. Long trying to find a cutter. He don't find one. Riggs set the inbound, brings her into Long. Tony Long working out 25-foot range. He's trying to find somebody on a high post to Hannah. Hannah in the low post to Corbin. Corbin goes up and he's fouled by number 50, Stefan Pigg. Pigg picks up his first personal, first team foul. And Jerry Corbin goes to the line to shoot 2. Summertown first trip to the line. Jerry eyes the mark. It goes up. No good. 6-2. 3:43 remaining in the first period. South Lawrence has the lead. Corbin's second shot. It bounces off the rim. No good. Taken off the board by Riggs. Riggs cut off on the baseline. Puts up about a 20-footer. We have a foul on the rebound. Number 53, Jerry Corbin on the back. Jerry's first personal, Summertown's second team. Shane Tidwell in to Kylie Weathers. Weathers slowly bringing the ball across the 10-second line. Somebody left open. Back over to Weathers. Weathers puts one up, no good. Ball comes off the board to Burdett. Burdett over to Riggs. Riggs has the ball blocked, picked back up by Riggs. Burdett into Hanna. Brian Hanna lays one up and in. 6-4. 3:03 in the period. In the middle of Pig. Pig has it over to Tidwell. Tidwell lays one up and in. Shane Tidwell has 6 of the South Lawrence 8 with 2:45 remaining. First period, South Lawrence 8, Summertown 4. South Lawrence in a zone defense. Summertown looking for cutters. Bad pass. Ball comes over to Weathers. Weathers working the left side. He's going to slow her down again. Over to Jackson. Jackson 25 feet out. Back to Weathers. On the high post to Tidwell. Tidwell's foul. Number 53, Jerry Corbin, picks up his second personal. Third team foul with 2:17 remaining in the first period. Shane Tidwell set to inbound, looking for somebody. Intercepted by Riggs. Riggs on the run. 1-on-3, goes all the way in. And the Pig dishes off to Tidwell. Tidwell puts one up, and he's fouled by Tony Long. Tony picks up his first personal, fourth team foul. That'll send Shane Tidwell to the line for 2 with 1:55 remaining in the period. Shane has 6 points. He's 0 for 2 from the line. 0 for 3. One for 4. Shane Tidwell has 7 quick points over the 9 of the South Lawrence team. Riggs cut off on the right side, 25 feet out. South Lawrence in the tough zone defense is like a 2-3. Over on the right side to Long. Long driving the baseline, puts up a 10-footer. It's no good. Ball comes off to Pig. Stephen Pig brings a strong rebound off the board over to Kylie Weathers. Summertown in a 1-2-2 zone. Working the ball around the outside, looking for a cutter. Minute 10. Shane Tidwell, trigger man, looking for the cutters. He finds Pig. Pig back out to Weathers. Weathers sets her up over on the right wing to Flatt. Jeremy Flatt puts one up, no good. Pig brings the ball off the board and lays her up and in. Stephen Pig picks up his first 2 points. 11-4 with 55 seconds remaining in the period. In the corner to Long, back over to Riggs. Corbin to Burdett, back to Corbin. Working the ball outside, 38 seconds. We're going to work for 1, I think. Over to Burdett, Aaron Burdett. Over to Corbin. Jeremy Corbin looks up about a 10-foot jump. It's no good. The ball up and goes out of bounds. 28 seconds in the quarter. 11-4, South Lawrence leading Summertown. South Lawrence playing control, slow down ball. Riggs steals the ball. He's running out ahead of the field, lays one up. Then Doug Riggs has his first 2 points. 9 seconds, 6 seconds. Shane Tidwell over to Weathers. Weathers, 22-footer. It's up and he's fouled. He's fouled by number 21, Doug Riggs, with 2.1 seconds. Shane was putting up a prayer. Kylie Weathers was putting up a prayer, and he got fouled. We're going to give him 2. Kylie has 2 points of the 11 for the South Lawrence boys. It's good. Nothing but bottom. 12-6. Second shot, in and out, no good. Ball comes off Tidwell. Tidwell lays one up and in. As the quarter comes in, Summertown 6, South Lawrence 14. Down on the first half, Shane Tidwell has 9 points, Stephen Pigg 2, and Kylie Weathers 3 for the South Lawrence. Brian Hanna, Doug Riggs, and Tony Long has 2 each for the Summertown boys. And Anthony Davenport reported in for the Summertown boys, puts one up, and it comes off the board of South Lawrence. South Lawrence is using the slow down, set up tactic. Kylie Weathers cut off at the 10-foot line, back out to Jason Jackson. Jackson Weathers back over to Jeremy Flatt. Jeremy Flatt puts one up for his first 2 points. Doug Riggs over to Corbin, back to Riggs. Riggs puts up an 18-foot jumper, in and out, no good. Ball comes off Jeremy Flatt. South Lawrence on the attack once again with 5:05 remaining in the first half. Over to Jeremy Flatt, has the ball blocked. Summertown running. Tim Kennig holds up 25-footer, back over to Riggs. Tony Long on the right side, looking for a cutter, back over to Corbin. Corbin in the high post to Kennig. Kennig back out to Corbin. Anthony Davenport to Riggs, back over to Corbin. Corbin hits long, Long puts one up, it's blocked by Pigg. South Lawrence comes out with the ball. 4:23 in the half, 16-6. Over to Flatt, Flatt Weathers. Weathers puts one up, no good. Ball comes off the board to Flatt. Flatt puts one up to Pigg, lays one up and in. Stefan Pigg. Timeout on the floor. 4:03 remaining second period. Summertown 6, South Lawrence 18. TNM Video, Charlie Mabry and Eddie Talley. Hope you enjoy these junior high basketball games on Channel 10. If you'd like to have a copy of these basketball games, get in contact with us and we'll make arrangements for you to have a copy. That's Charlie Mabry at 964-3324, Eddie Talley at 964-2421. 18-6 with 4:03 remaining in the second period. Summertown set the inbound after a timeout. Doug Riggs working the point for the Summertown boys on the right wing to Tony Long. Back to Jeremy Corbin. Corbin to Riggs. Long in the corner, drives the baseline, feeds the middle, has the ball intercepted by Weathers. Weathers over to Flatt. South Lawrence bringing the ball across the 10-second line. Kylie Weathers over Tony White into the ball game for South Lawrence. Back to Weathers. Weathers takes a 5-foot jump. It's no good. Ball comes off to Kennig. Kennig leading the field, lays one up. It rolls in. Tim Kennig picks up his first 2 of the night. Makes it 18-8 with 3:18 remaining in the first half. Summertown in a man-to-man zone, full court press. Jeremy Flatt gets away. He's caught over to Weathers. Weathers working 20 feet out on the high post to Tidwell. Tidwell cut off the baseline, puts up a 10-foot jump, taken off the board by Davenport. Davenport ahead to Kennig. Kennig lays one up. It comes off the board to Flatt, and Flatt's fouled by Tim Kennig. Tim picks up his second personal. That's the 5th team foul for the Summertown boys. We should go to the line to shoot to 1-1. Jeremy Flatt goes to the line to shoot to 1-1 with 2:54 remaining in the half. South Lawrence 18, Summertown 8. Jeremy Flatt's first shot, it bounces, no good. Ball comes off the board. Who are we going to give it to? Going to give it to the Red. Tidwell inbounds to Weathers. Weathers bringing the ball back out front and back into Tidwell. Tidwell into Pig. Pig puts one up. It's no good. Taken off by South Lawrence. Weathers. He's cut off by Riggs. Riggs over to Flatt. Flatt to Tidwell on the high post and the low post to Pig. Pig puts one up. It rims in and out. No good. Jeremy Harriman comes off with the ball and he's tied up by the South Lawrence. Tidwell alternating possessions. Just give it to South Lawrence. Shane Tidwell, trigger man, looking for a cutter. He don't find it. Intercepted by Doug Riggs. Doug working the ball up for the Summertown boys. Over to Davenport, into low post to Kennig. Tim Kennig records his 4th point, 18-10. Over to Tony White. Tony White working into Tidwell. Tidwell pushed out, driving for the basket. Has the ball stolen by Kennig. Kennig 1-on-3, back over to Riggs. Riggs takes a 5-foot jump shot. It's no good. Ball comes off to Kennig, no good, and Flatt brings the ball off for the South Lawrence boys. 1:39 in the half. Ball goes into White. White into Pig. Pig on the high post. Finds Tidwell in the low post. Puts one up. And he's fouled by number 33, Tony Long. Tony's 2nd personal. Team 7th. And we have Jason Jackson back into the ball game for Tony White. Shane Tidwell at the line to shoot 2 with 1:30 remaining in the first period. Shane had 9 points in the first period. That's his first one in the second period. Give him 10 for the night. 19-10. Shane Tidwell's 2nd shot. Bottom. He's 3 for 6 from the line so far. 20-10 with 1:25 remaining in the half. Over on right wing to Long. Long cut off. Back to over to Davenport. Davenport puts one up. Taken off Kennig. Kennig over to Long. Long driving the baseline. He's cut off on the baseline. Over to Corbin. Corbin over to Riggs. Riggs back to Long. Long 10-foot jump shot. Give it to him. We have a foul. Tony Long records a point. Jeremy Corbin picks up his 3rd personal foul of the night. 20-12 as Wes Gamble checks into the ball game for the South Lawrence boys as Jeremy Flatt goes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 with 1:03 remaining, 2nd period. It's good. Jeremy Flatt's 2nd free throw. It's also good. 22-12. Brian Hanna into the ball game for the Summertown boys. They're working the low post. Tony Long over to Riggs. Riggs over to Kennig. Kennig back to Davenport. Davenport has one blocked by Tidwell. One high in the air. 47 seconds. Doug Riggs set to inbound. Who's it going to be to? Ball knocked out by the South Lawrence. Summertown. Tony Long on the high post to Davenport. Back to Davenport. Give it to him. Anthony Davenport. First 2 of the night. 22-14. 35 seconds and a half. Weathers over to Jackson. Jackson back to Weathers. Weathers cut off at the 20-foot line. Picked up by Tidwell. Tidwell lays one up. But we'll count it and we're going to have a foul. We have a foul on Brian Hanna. First personal, basket's good. He'll go to the line to shoot one. 24-14 with 24 seconds and a half. Shane Tidwell's shot is up. It's good. 25-14, 23 seconds. Doug Riggs over to Tony Long. Long looking for somebody. Back over to Kenny. Kenny over to Davenport. Back to Long. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Riggs going up for three. Give it to him. Doug Riggs makes it 17. 1 second. And as the first half comes to an end, South Lawrence 25, Summertown 17. Scoring rundown, Tim Koenig has 4 points, Anthony Davenport 2 points, Tony Long 4 points, Doug Riggs 5 points, Brian Hanna 2 points. For the South Lawrence boys, Kylie Weathers 3 points, Stefan Pigg 4 points, Jeremy Flatt 4 points, Shane Tidwell 14 points. For 25-17 at the end of the half. Start the third quarter, Mike Kilburn sends out Tony Long, Anthony Davenport, Doug Riggs, Brian Hanna, and Tim Koenig. Summertown inbounds. Start the third period, 25-17. We're behind. Over to Koenig. Koenig has the ball stolen by Jason Jackson. Jackson over to Weathers. Kelly Weathers over to Flatt. Koenig intercepted. He's leading the field. Lays one up. Tim Koenig has 6 points. 25-19. Summertown's cut the deficit to 6. Pick it up man to man. Ball goes into Tidwell. Tidwell driving. He's cut off. Into Pig. Pig lays one up. It's no good. Gets his own rebound. Brings her back. Stefan Pig has 6. Riggs working a point over on right wing to Long. Tony Long at 20 feet out. Back over to Koenig. Koenig to Davenport. Davenport 10-foot jump. It bounces up. Give Anthony 2 more. Summertown come back in this third quarter with a little life. Looks like they're ready to play ball. Over to Weathers. Weathers has his pocket pick. Picked up a Long. Long lays one up. And it's no good. Riggs brings the ball off the board. Back over to Long. Long takes a 15-foot jump. It's blocked by Pig. Taken off by Weathers. Picked up by Riggs. Riggs puts one up. It's blocked by Tidwell. Taken off by Tidwell, and South Lawrence brings the ball down. Weathers working the ball, has intercepted by Riggs. Riggs has Koenig to head of the field, lays one up. Tim has 8. 27-23. Cutter to 4 with timeout on the floor. 4:06 remaining, third period. Shane Tidwell set the inbound for South Lawrence. Summertown in a full court press. Tidwell looking into Weathers. Weathers brings her ball 10-second line. He's cut off at about 20 feet out into Tidwell. Tidwell puts up a 10-footer. It's blocked by Hannah. Picked up by South Lawrence into Tidwell. Tidwell has her blocked by Hannah again. Brian Hannah's in there for 2 blocks in a row. He's a big boy filling that middle. South Lawrence into Pig. Pig lays one up and in. Stephon Pig has 8 on the night. 29-23. 3:43 remaining, third period. Over to Davenport. Davenport on low post. Koenig. Tim has 10. Caught that one in mid-air and played her in. 25-29. Floor mistake. Give her to Summertown. Summertown cut the lead to 4. Closest they've been in some time. Riggs working Davenport. Davenport back to Riggs. Over to Koenig. Koenig 20 feet out. Looking for something to happen. Don't have a cutter. Back over to Davenport. That zone has really got him shut down. Tony Long takes an 18-foot jump. No good. Taken off by Shane Tidwell. Tidwell cut off over to Kylie Weathers. Kylie brings the ball across the 10-second line over to Jason Jackson. Back to Kylie Weathers. Set shot. Kylie hit about a 17-footer. Stretched the lead back to 6 with 2:45 and a quarter. Over on the high post of Davenport. Ball stolen by Weathers. Picked up by South Lawrence. Shane Tidwell lays one up. It's no good. Ball taken off by Hannah. Hannah forward to Riggs. Riggs over to Long. Long lays one up. It's short. Pig brings the ball off the floor. Board. South Lawrence slowing her back down in a deliberate style. Weathers back over to Flat. Flat in the low post to Tidwell. Tidwell works around, lays one up and in. 16 points for Shane Tidwell. 25-33. They stretched her back to 8 with 1:50. Riggs back over to Koenig, back over to Davenport. Davenport cut off on the base. Over to Long. Long takes an 18-foot jump. Tony has 6. Summertown's already scored 10 points in the quarter. We have Doug Riggs picks up his second personal of the night. We have Jeremy Corbin coming in for the Summertown boys and Tony White coming in for the South Lawrence. Jeremy Corbin coming in for Brian Hannah. South Lawrence inbound to Tony White. White working the right side, cut off by Riggs. Riggs over to Jackson. And the low post to Tidwell. Tidwell puts her up and in. Lead back to 8. Anthony Davenport puts up about a 12-foot jumper. It's taken off by Tidwell. South Lawrence on the run. Back over to White. White feeds Tidwell. Tidwell puts 2 more in. 41 seconds, 37-27. Over to Davenport. Davenport in the low post to Koenig. Stolen by Pig. Over to Tidwell. South Lawrence on the run. 27 seconds. Stop 35 feet out. Over to White. Over. Jackson into Tidwell. Tidwell has the ball stolen by Koenig. 15 seconds. Koenig 1-on-3. He's going to lay her up. Ball stripped out. Picked up by Riggs. 7 seconds in the low post. Stolen by Jackson. 2 seconds. 1 second. And as the third quarter comes to an end, South Lawrence 37. Summertown 27. Start the quarter out with a technical on Summertown coach. Jeremy Flatt at the line, converts on the first one. Mike Kilburn picked up the tee between quarters. Second one's off, no good. South Lawrence set to inbound. Well, they shot the technical at the wrong end. Summertown brings the ball up. Over to Davenport. Davenport puts her up. No good. Take it off of South Lawrence. Tony White working the ball up on front court. Over to Jackson. Jackson has the ball stolen. Back to Jackson. Over to White. White cut off the 15-foot line. Over to Tidwell. Back to White. Tidwell. Over to Jeremy Corbin, steals the ball. Summertown on the run. Tony Riggs over to Davenport. After Davenport dribbles the baseline, and he's fouled by Stephon Pigg. Stephon picks up his second personal. First team foul of the half, and the second team foul of the game for the Loretta team. And this is the 5:18 remaining in the fourth period. Anthony Davenport goes to the line to shoot 2. First one's up. It's good. Anthony has 5. 28-38. Second one's up. It's no good. We have a lane violation. We're going to give him one more. It's up. It's also good. 38-29. Crowd's really getting into this ball game now. It's Tony White brings the ball across for the South Lawrence into Shane Tidwell. Tidwell driving the baseline, sets up about a 5-foot jumper, and he's fouled by number 53, Jeremy Corbin. Picks up his 4th personal foul. Shane Tidwell goes to the line to shoot 2 with 5:06 remaining in the fourth period. Tidwell has 20 on tonight. 21. 21 of the 39. 22 of 40. 40-29, 5:05. Summertown. Riggs over the long, puts up a 15-footer. It's short, taken off the board by Flatt. Flatt working over to White. White brings the ball down, and he drops her out of bounds. Give her to Summertown. Anthony Davenport into Doug Riggs. Riggs over to Tony Long. Long back over to Riggs. Riggs 25-foot jump. It's out, no good. Ball comes off. Tipped out to South Lawrence. Tony Long set the inbound. So find a cutter over to Davenport. Davenport driving, puts up a 10-foot running jump. It's no good. Taken off the board by Koenig. Koenig has it blocked. Battle for the board. Back over to Koenig. Koenig 18 feet out. Over to Long. Long working 25 feet to Riggs. Riggs going to settle her down a little bit. Over to Davenport. Davenport on the left wing. That 1-3 zone is giving them a fit. Back over to Davenport. Davenport a running jump. It's no good. Taken off board by Tidwell. Stolen by Koenig. Koenig tied up by Jason Jackson. Alternating possession. Give it to South Lawrence. Shane Tidwell into Jason Jackson. Jackson back to Tidwell. Tidwell bringing her across the 10-second line. And we have a blocking foul on number 33. We have a blocking foul on number 33, Tony Long. That's his third personal and third team foul of the half for the Summertown. Timeout on the floor, 40-29. South Lawrence in the lead. All right, here we go. 4:05 to play into South Lawrence, into Pig, back to Tidwell. Tidwell lays one up, and he's hammered by Tim Koenig. He picked up his third personal foul. Shane Tidwell will go to the line to shoot 2. Shane played a fine all-around ball game tonight. Has 22 points and a bundle of rebounds. 22 out of South Lawrence's 40. It's good. 41-29. (42-29). Riggs cross 10-second line over to Davenport. Davenport running 10-footer, no good. Tidwell brings the ball off the board, and he's fouled by Tim Koenig. It's Tim's fourth personal foul. Should be shooting a 1-and-1 on the South Lawrence end. Shane Tidwell goes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. It's good. Second one's up, it's no good. Taken off by Tony Long. Summertown running. 43-29, 3:47. Looking for somebody. Who's he find? Davenport. Riggs takes a 20-foot set. It's no good. Long rebound comes off to Tony White. White working the point for the South Lawrence boys. Picked up by Riggs over the Flat. Flat has the ball. We have a foul on Tony Long. That's his fourth. Timeout on the floor. 3:29 remaining. South Lawrence 43, Summertown 29. At the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Jeremy has 5, make it 6. 44-29. Jeremy Flat at the line to shoot the second of the 1-and-1. It's up. It's no good. We got a lane. We got a foul on somebody. We got a foul on Jeremy Corbin for the Summertown boys, and that's 4. That's 5 personal fouls on Jeremy. Jeremy fouls out without scoring tonight. Brian Hanna set to replace Jeremy. Stephon Pig at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. It's Coach Mike Kilburn giving him last minute's instructions before he comes in. Stephon Pig has 8 points on the 9. First time he's gone to the line, and it's Long, taken off by Riggs. Riggs running 1-on-3, lays one up, and he's fouled by number 42, Jason Jackson. That's Jason's first personal, second team. It's only the third team foul of the night on the South Lawrence boys. As Doug Riggs goes to the line to shoot 2. Doug Riggs has 5 points. No, we're not going to the line. Set the inbounds on its second team foul. Riggs into Hannah. Hannah looking for a cutter. He don't find it. Ball stolen over to Davenport. Davenport cut off at the baseline over to Kennig. Kennig in the low post to Davenport. Davenport puts one up, and it's out, and he's fouled. He's fouled by Jeremy Flatt. It's Jeremy's first personal foul, and Anthony Davenport goes to the line to shoot 2. 3:12 remaining, 44-29. First one's no good. Anthony's 2 of 4 from the line, all in this fourth period. Second one's up, it's good. It's 7 points on the night for him. Floor mistake, back to Summertown. Tony Long has a ball stripped. Then we have a foul on Tony Long. That's his 5th personal of the night. One of the workhorses for the Summertown boys. Tony fouls out with 6 points on the night. Aaron Burdett set to replace Tony in the lineup as Tony White goes to the line for the first time to try to get his first point of the night. 44-30, 3:03 remaining, fourth period. Tony White's first shot, air ball. Stolen by Tidwell. Tidwell puts one up, has it blocked by Hannah. Tidwell's down, Summertown on the run, back to Riggs. Riggs' 15-foot jumper, it's no good. Ball taken off by White. White has it stolen by Kennig. Kennig working 15 feet, intercepted by Tidwell. Tidwell bring the ball out for South Lawrence. Let's slow her down a little bit, boys. Over to Flatt. Flatt tries to feed Pig. Pig drops the ball out of bounds. .232 remaining, 44-30. Doug Riggs working the ball over the middle, over to Davenport, and Anthony Davenport, 15-footer, gets his own rebound, has the ball stripped by Flatt. Flatt's foul by number 21, Doug Riggs. That's Doug's 3rd personal foul. Jason Jackson goes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Jackson hadn't been to the line as yet tonight. This is his first attempt. It goes up. It's no good. Ball taken off by Burdett. Ball stolen by Tidwell. Foul by Davenport. Anthony Davenport picks up his first personal of the night. Shane Tidwell goes to the line. Shane has 25 on the night thus far. 26. .27. 46-30 with 2:05 remaining. Davenport driving the baseline, puts up a 5-foot runner jump, no good. Taken off the board by Jeremy Flatt. Back out to Riggs. Somebody's caught in a hot spot. 1:36 remaining in the fourth period, 46-30. Tony White working a point for the Loretta boys. Floor mistake, give her back to Summertown. Stolen by Doug Riggs. Riggs working 1:23 remaining. Ball stolen by Tidwell. Tidwell leading the field. Riggs blocks it, and he's fouled by Doug Riggs, his fourth personal foul. Shane Tidwell goes to the line with 27 points already on the night. First one's up. It's no good. Second shot also no good. Ball comes off to Hannah. Hannah to Kennedy Riggs. Riggs, 20-foot bomb, nothing but air ball. Ball tipped back in by Hannah. Give it to South Lawrence, 101. Timeout on the floor, 101 remaining, 46-30. Looks like South Lawrence probably has this game wrapped up, 46-30 with 101 remaining. Bring the ball across the 10-second line, stolen by Riggs. Riggs laying one up. It rolls off no good, taken off by Jackson. Jackson over to White. White really working this ball this second half. Taking over for Kylie Weathers. Rodney Marks into the ball game for the South Lawrence boys. As is Wes Gamble back in. Stephon Pegg goes out with 8 big points and a bushel of rebounds tonight. Over to Burdett. Burdett on the high post to Hannah. Hannah's tied up by Gamble. Alternating possessions. We're going to give her to Summertown. Back out to Riggs. Riggs to Burdett. Burdett no good. Ball comes off the board to White. .28 seconds. Wholesale substitutions now. Nathan Sawyer, Chad Landtroop, and Brad Landtroop. Chad and Brad, 43-45. They look alike. Tim Koenig just picked up his 5th personal foul. Finishes the night with 5 fouls and 10 points. We have 23 seconds. Remaining as Adam Burleson comes in for the Summertown boys. Shane Tidwell scores one more. No, it ain't Shane Tidwell. That's Rodney Marks gets his first point of the night. And Coach Mike Kilburn just got his second and third. That's his third tee, and he's got to leave the premises. And Brian Hanna picked up his second personal foul in the melee. Rodney Marks misses the first one of the 1-and-1. Maybe he just picked up his second one. Brad Landrip at the line to shoot the tee. No, that was two. That was 3 tees on him. And he hits 2 of the 4. Brad Landrum records 2, 49-30 with 23 seconds remaining. Doug Riggs, 20-footer, it's no good. Ball taken off the board, and Brian Hanna picks up his third personal foul. Rodney Marks goes back to the line to shoot 1-and-1. Good. 50-30. Ten seconds. Riggs, 25-footer. It's no good. Brian Hanna just picked up his 4th personal. Nathan Sawyer goes to the line to try to record his first point of the night. It's no good. As the ball game comes to the end, South Lawrence 50, Summertown 30. For Summertown, Tim Koenig 10 points, Anthony Davenport 7 points, Tony Long 6 points. Doug Riggs, 5 points. Jerry Corbett didn't score. Aaron Burdett didn't score. Brian Hanna, 2 points for 30 for the Summertown boys. For South Lawrence, Kylie Weathers, 5 points. Brad Landry, 2 points. Stefan Pigg, 8 points. Rodney Marks, 2 points. Jeremy Flatt, 6 points. And the big gun for the South Lawrence boys with 27 points on the night, Shane Tidwell. So for Eddie Talley, This is Charlie Mabry in Channel 10, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.